Hi guys, I'm Heather from the Byron Public Library, and today we're going to be doing some animals out of pipe cleaner. We're going to be doing 4, and the first one we're going to do is this bird here. And I do have some help today. This is McKenna.
Hi.
And so she's going to be making one with us. The first thing you want to do is you want to get your pipe cleaner. The first one is the color of your bird. The second one can be either orange or yellow. This will be for the beak and the feet. Now in your kits that you got from the library, they're all different colors. All the kits are different, so you can pick the color of your bird. I did match it to the feather, but that's completely up to you. If you don't want them to match, that's fine too. And then you'll also have one googly eye in there that's a color. The bird is just one-sided, so we just need one eye for this one. A couple of other things that you'll need would be some Elmer's school glue, just regular glue, a pair of scissors, and then later on we will need a marker. So we are going to get started here with the color of your bird. That's the pipe cleaner you want to start with. And we are going to start turning. We're going to make like a spiral. So you want to just take it and bend it around your finger there. And we're going to keep going until about halfway down. So you just twist it and twist it. All right. So it will come unrolled just a little bit, but you can see there. Now the bottom, we are going to twist the same way, but it's going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to flip it over. And we're going to start our spiral again. And we're just going to keep twisting until the 2 spirals meet. Kind of pinch the wire there so it'll hold it. All right, so you are going to end up with 2 spirals. One is going to be the head and one is going to be the body. All right, so our next step is to do the beak. Now I leave more than half of the pipe cleaner. You just cut off a little bit of a section at the top. And we're going to make our beak. So you're just going to do the outer wire here. You're going to stick your pipe cleaner through, kind of decide where you want your beak to be. And then you're going to bend it around, and we're going to do a couple of little twists as close to the face as you can get it. 2 or 3 should do it. That should hold it in place. And then we're just going to clip off the extra. And then what's great about the pipe cleaners is that you can adjust it, fix it, change it anytime. But there you'll have your beak. Good job. Now the next one is going to be for the feet. You're going to do the outer wire at the bottom and go about halfway, where you kind of bend it there, and do the twists as close to your bird as you can. 1, 2, 3 should do it. And then you're just going to form his legs and then his little feet. So I kind of do like an L shape, and then I clip off the extra. Right, so there you have your bird. Body is done, beak and legs. And now we're going to add his tail, which is the feather that's in your kit. And we're just going to use a little bit of the school glue, and we're going to do that. I usually do the 2 rings, the 2 outer ones, and then we will glue our feather. There you go. Right to that. And again, make it your own. You can have his tail sticking up or wherever you'd like it. Now with using the school glue, it does take a little bit longer to dry. So keep that in mind. He'll just have to sit for a little bit. But then we will flip him over, still being really careful with that tail. And we are going to put the eyes on. So you should have your colored eye. It's a single one in your kit for the bird. So we're going to glue that on with the school glue. And again, you want to let it dry. It's going to take a little bit longer to dry. That on there. All right, so there you have your finished bird. All right, so we're going to move on to our second animal. We're actually doing a butterfly ring, so you'll be able to wear that. What you'll need for this one is going to be 2 different colored pipe cleaners. Now again, you're probably not going to have the same colors I do or different colors. Each kit that we made is different, so just pick 2 colors that you'd like for your butterfly. And then also in the kit, you will find a black one that's already been cut in half. That one is going to be for your butterfly also. And then again, you will need the scissors, possibly. We'll see how we end up here. So we are going to start with our 2 colors. And we're going to put them like an X, cross them in the middle. And we are going to twist them together. This part is going to be your ring. So you kind of see how the twist is working here. Maybe a couple, and then you want to see how it fits on your finger. A good reminder is not to do your ring too tight, because then when you're done it won't come off. So, but once you get it where it goes, the twist part goes almost all the way around your finger, we are going to twist these 4, like 2 and 2, we're going to twist at the very top. So this kind of finishes the ring part. And then we are going to slide it off. And you just want to arrange it so that the top 2 colors and the bottom 2 colors are the same. You're going to do that X pattern again. But see how the top 2 are the same and the bottom 2 are the same. All right, so we are going to start and we're going to do the spiral again, just like we did with our bird. And we're going to spiral it down and keep pulling it, make it a little tighter, and pull it down until it meets. And then we're going to do the same with the other one. Spiral it down, pull it tighter, and all the way down. You've got the top 2 already? All right.
Yeah.
So now we're going to do the bottom 2, and you're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to do the spirals all the way up. And this one got a little longer. I'm just going to clip it. And then we do our spiral again. So we are going to end up with the 4 spirals. Bend them and pull them. Good job. All right, so you're going to have 4 spirals. Now we're going to bend them to make a butterfly wing shape. So you're just going to take the whole thing and pinch the outside edge there and pinch. We know there's lots of different types of butterflies, so you don't have to do the same shape on top and bottom. You can make it whatever you'd like. But I'm going to go ahead and pinch both the top and the bottom to do a wing shape here. All right. There we go. And this is where the half one comes in. We are going to go through the ring about halfway. We're going to bend it up, pinch it at the bottom there so you can see the bottom of the body there. And then we're going to twist just a couple times to give you the 2 antennae. And then if you'd like, you can kind of bend it a little bit. Bend them. They're a little bit uneven, but get the idea there. All right. So there you have your butterfly ring. All right, and now we are going to do our third creature, which is a snail. So what you're going to need for this one is a green pipe cleaner for the body, and in the kit you should have a green one. And of course, at any time you could do whatever color you'd like, but I did put a green one in your kit for the body. And then you want to pick 2 different colors. This is going to be for his shell. And also in your kit you will find a set of googly eyes. I did the oval ones for the snail. And then you'll also need glue for this one just to put the eyes on. But we will go ahead and start with the snail's body. So you're going to take your green pipe cleaner and we are going to fold it in half. Pinch the end a little bit and then leaving just a little room there, we're going to twist it 2 or 3 times. This is going to be like his tail. So you'll have just like a little round part there. We're going to flip it upside down and we are going to start to do the bending around here so it looks like the antenna, the part where his eye would go. So we're going to spiral it down and then we're going to do the same to the other side. And really you just want it big enough that you can glue the eye on. Do the spiral there. We'll try to make them similar size. You're already done there. All right. So we're going to go down just a little ways and we're going to twist and we're going to create a circle there. So we've got his antennas. We're going to make a circle and then we're going to pinch it and we're going to do another. This one's going to be more of an oval shaped, but we're going to twist and twist. So you're going to have 2 sections here. We are going to start and bend him up. The bottom part here, we can spread. This is going to allow him to stand up, just like our example here. So the little tail is going to go kind of up in the air. And you will have to play around with it a little bit, but that's what's nice with the pipe cleaner. So we can kind of reshape it, bend it around so that we get them to stand up. So this is the shape you should have for the body. And then we can just set those to the side if you want to set yours there. The next thing we're going to do is take the 2 pipe cleaners, 2 different colors so that you can see the shell, the pattern, and we are going to start to twist them together. You want to do end to end, so this does take a little bit of time, but you just twist them, and for the sake of saving a little bit of time for you guys, we did twist some in advance, but you want to go all the way down so you will end up with the entire length twisted. You're going to use your finger as a guide here, so you kind of pinch it, and we're going to go around and do kind of like a coil or a spring. We'll try to do it a little bit tighter because then we'll pull it apart, but this will kind of give you a guide to go along. And we'll pinch them, slide it off a little bit. Now the top part of his shell, we are going to take here and we're going to twist it and pinch it in, similar to how we coiled where his eyes are going to go. But the top you're going to bring in and make that like a smaller circle than what the bottom is going to be like. So it comes together in a spiral there, and then it just spirals down, and you might need to work with it a little bit. It's not a perfect science. So now we are going to attach the shell to the body, and you're just going to take the spiral and wrap it around where the tail is. And you can pinch a little bit, you know, get the wire where it will hold on around the tail there. And then, and this will be another one where you kind of play around with it a little bit to get the weight right. But you should be able to get it so that he will stand up for you. Let's see. They get a little tricky. I'll try to jump out. All right, so then he should stand up for you. And we are almost done. We are gonna add his eyes. So you can use the school glue again. It does take a little bit longer to dry. So I kind of flip them upside down a little bit here. And we will glue the eyes on. Go ahead and do that. And if there's any extra, if something isn't even, you can go ahead and clip it off. It's not exact, but. So then I chose the oval eyes for your kit. And you should have 2 of them in there. So we're gonna glue that to each side here. And the school glue takes a little bit longer to dry than like hot glue. But you'll get an idea here. Yeah.
They keep falling off.
Once you get it on, then you gotta let it dry a little bit. Is that one gonna go? Yeah. We'll let them dry. But then your finished product will be your snail. His eyes on there. And go ahead and feel free to, you know, make it your own. But yeah. All right, we are on our last animal. We are doing a puppy or a dog, or this one's a little trickier, guys. So we're gonna go slow and yeah, take your time. If you get frustrated, I completely understand. I've made several of these. One thing to note is that every dog is different. So like these 2 dogs were done the exact same way and they look different. So it's okay if yours doesn't look quite like mine. Everyone is gonna look a little different. In your kit, you should have 3 colors that are the same. It could be a white, a gray, a brown. The 3 are for your dog. If you wanna change it up and make it your own and use different colors, that's perfectly fine. But you will need 3 pipe cleaners and 2 googly eyes, 2 little ones. And then you will need a marker and you will need some scissors. So we will go ahead and get started with our first pipe cleaner. We are going to fold it in half. So we're gonna pinch that end, and then the end that with the 2 open sides here, we're gonna twist. We're gonna do as close to the end as we can, but we want it to stay together. So that's kind of a tricky part. But, so this end is twisted and this end is just bent together. So with this piece, we are going to make the shape of a W. What you want to do is to make it kind of lopsided so that the end that was bent is going to start to kind of make a loop for us. That end is going to be a little bit longer than the twisted end. So you're going to have this shape. It's 2 pieces. You'll see right there, it's 2 pieces. But this is the shape that you'll have. So if you could kind of imagine that this center here is like the mountaintop, this is gonna be our body. And the 2 valleys here are going to be our legs. So we are just gonna kind of bend here. This is the twisted end. And we're gonna pinch. So those don't look like loops. They look more like a straight line. And then we're gonna bend. And then we're gonna pinch. So those don't look like loops. They look more like a straight line. And then we're gonna bend. And then we're gonna pinch. So those don't look like loops. They look more like a straight line. And then we're gonna bend. And then we're gonna pinch. So those don't look like loops. They look more like a straight line. And then we're gonna those legs down. So now we have 2 back legs, and we're just creating the shape of the body. And now we're gonna do the 2 front legs. So again, here it opens up there. We're just gonna bend and pinch, bend and pinch. So then we still have that extra little piece there that makes the loop. We're gonna have our body shape and the 4 legs. And if you need to twist the legs to keep them in place, you can twist it. I've had to do that with some of them I haven't. Alrighty, so you'll have your basic body shape here, and then the top part is a loop. We're gonna use that to attach our nose and our ears. All right, so that's your first pipe cleaner, and he should be able to stand up. We are gonna take our second pipe cleaner, and you kind of decide how long you want your tail. And that's gonna go out the back here. Decide however long you want your tail. Got that? So we're gonna wrap around the body, and then we're gonna go around each leg. So still leaving that tail part loose. We're gonna go around this leg, and then we're gonna go over and go around this leg. So now we've gone around both back legs, and we're gonna take the long piece and we're gonna go down the length of the body. So this is holding our W together pretty much. It was 2 pieces, and it's also making the shape of the body. We're gonna go around the front leg, just at the very top, to secure it, and back up over where like the shoulders would be. And then we're gonna go around the other leg, just at the top. And then the rest of it, you just wanna go back down the length of the body. So making him look a little fluffier. Around, and then if you wanna pinch around the leg, like I said, it's a little bit trickier. There's a lot more steps to this one. But now you have your tail, and the body looks a little bit more formed. You can do any kind of tail. There's so many different kinds of dogs. They can have a little tail or a big one. And now you can bend to make the paw shape at the end of your legs here. Just a little bend. This should help it stand also. So this is the shape that we've got. We'll show you hers too. Our last pipe cleaner, we're gonna cut in half. It doesn't have to be exact, but it'll give you something to start with here. Now the part that we've kind of saved through the whole process here kind of makes a loop. This is gonna help with the neck and the head. So we're gonna take this half and we're gonna put it right through the loop. I'm gonna give yourself a little bit of room to work with, but you wanna pull it to the end of the loop there. And now we're just gonna make this into a circle. This is going to be the nose of your dog. So kind of squeeze it and pinch it, but this is gonna be your nose. And if you would like at this point, you could do just a little bit of your marker, just so it helps you kind of visualize. You can see where his nose is gonna be. So if you'd like to do that, you can. You don't have to. But this is just gonna sit right here, and we are going to do the other pipe cleaner. Okay, now we are gonna use this same loop. We're just gonna bend it. So if you can take the half of the pipe cleaner here and put it kind of like where his forehead would be. The part of the loop, like the back part of the loop, we are gonna bend that loop back and pinch our pipe cleaner, the half pipe cleaner, in there. And it does take a little bit, like I said, you spend some time shaping and moving and getting it just right. But, so this is the long part from our nose. We're gonna use that in just a minute. And then you're gonna have, this is the second half. And this one we're gonna create our ears. And they could be whatever shape and size you'd like. Some dogs have pointy ears and some dogs have floppy ears. But you're gonna kind of make an M shape with the two ears. Need some help there? Let's see. All right, we just have to get into our loop. And sometimes with all the shaping, we kind of lose the shape of our loop. So we just gotta move it around a little bit. There. So, no, we're supposed to bend it back. So we're bending his forehead here, back over our pipe cleaner. There you go. You got that shape. And then do the ears. So then your ears are gonna make like an M shape, and then you're gonna have two longer pieces. What we're gonna do with those is wrap around the back of the head. You can come up towards the front. Really, the direction that you wrap it in doesn't matter all that much. We're gonna bulk up the head, so it just looks a little more fluffy and furry, and then we're securing the ears at the same time. So I kind of wrap around like the face, the eye area, and then you could go back behind the ears and then pinch that. So then we've got our basic shape here, and we still have the long piece from the nose. How are you doing over here? There you go.
Got it.
So where we wrap it doesn't matter a whole lot. We're just giving the face, the head, even the neck more shape. And then we're also securing our ears at the same time. Got it?
There we go.
Very good. All right, you want to show them? So we still have the long silly piece there from the nose. This piece is just going to wrap around, give us more shape for our face. So I'm going to wrap it around where the nose is, kind of give it more of a dog shape face. Wrap it around again. Now I've done it where I've gone around both of the ears. Again, just securing everything, kind of crisscross in front of the face, and then come down around the neck. And once you get to the very end, pinch that. And again, all the dogs are going to look different, so yours might not look exactly like mine, but you've got that basic shape and everything is secured. You can make the ears pointy if you want. If you want to flop one over, you can, or flop both over. If you have a dog, or you know somebody who has a dog and you kind of want to make it look like that one, this is your shape here. So you can take the googly eyes if you'd like. There should be two small round ones in your kit. We can glue those on. That's going to be similar to this guy here. So you've got those silly eyes. You can also use a marker. Now the marker's fun, and I've done it like with this one here. I just marked in his eyes, did two little dots to create the eyes. If you want to glue, you can. You can also use your marker to color. You can do spots. You can color his paws. You could even do like a pink tongue sticking out. It's a lot of fun, and you can make it your own. Reshape them. But I did the spots here on this one, so you can see if you have a white or a lighter color one, that would be easier to do. It's kind of up to you to make it your own. You do have some extra pipe cleaners in your kit, so you can make some different creatures. You can add to these if you want to give him a collar and a leash or make him a bowl, you could totally do that. We want you guys to have lots of fun and just make it your own. Everyone is going to be different. So we hope you had a lot of fun with us today, and we can't wait to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.